and welcome to another episode of the Kerbal Explorer. In this one, titled Operation Ice Cream, we're going to, you-know-where, Minmus, the land of ice cream. We are going there with Edzor and I, who is currently changing the inclination of his orbit to match that of Minmus. So after that, we are going to time warp up to our lovely ejection from Kerbin all the way to Minmus. We're actually going to set a time record, maybe, for going to Minmus. This video actually is only 30 minutes long. It only took me 30 minutes to get to Minmus and back doing all these time warps. So I didn't have to cut this video very much at all. We're actually running at 2x time right now, just so that way we can get there within a reasonable amount of time. Go, Ed, go! Go, Ed, go! Go, Ed, go! Go, Ed, go! Too far, Ed! You went too far. Well, that's easy to fix. We'll switch around and reduce our orbit. And boom! Right on the money. No periaps at all. We're just going to slam into it. Not really. No, we don't want to do that. We want to actually go into a orbit so we can land in a specific place. We're actually going to go to the poles. And I actually set up that ejection so that way we could easily set up our periaps right over top of the poles there. I didn't actually plan that. It was actually just luck. But I just wanted. I lied. I'm sorry. So we're swinging over to our periaps now, and we are going to go into an orbit around Minmus. Just think, we are only 2 minutes, 8, 9, 10 seconds into the movie, and we are already at Minmus. And we're going to be landing soon. As soon as I get all the way over to my periaps and circularize my orbit. Alright. Once we get to the meat and potatoes of the movie where I actually land and do some stuff, I'll slow down to 1x, of course, so we can actually see things in this post-commentary. Will actually have some sort of meaning. But right now I'm just kind of going to provide you with some entertainment while we actually get to that point. Alright, burn, 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 burn! Stop. Alright. We are right on the money. Very good. 30 kilometers above the surface. Nice circular orbit. Couldn't ask for better. Plenty of fuel to land. Heck, we could probably land with just our RCS with our jetpacks if we really want to. So extend my long-term solar panels there so that way we don't run out of power. And here we are. Right above the North Pole. We're going to land there and figure out what flavors what flavor is there. I hope it's vanilla. I think Ed wanted chocolate. Maybe. They don't have a lot of chocolate ice cream on Kerbin. They have a lot of mint, but not a lot of chocolate. Chocolate's a rare flavor. Let's do a little high over Minmus science here. A little science I haven't done yet for some odd reason, but we might as well grab it while we're here. That's why I have 3 goo canisters. Probably should have brought a couple more science juniors. Now, the perceptive Kerbal player will notice that my landing legs do not reach below that engine. Well, that's because we're going to be detaching that engine the Kerbal way. I didn't feel like running a fuel line decoupler kind of setup, so we're going to do it the only way we know how. And that's where we're going to slam it into the surface to basically smash it and just get rid of it. So we are slowly falling toward the surface of Minmus. You would think that it would not really matter what velocity you landed on the surface, because it should all be nice, tasty ice cream. I guess the hard rigors of solar radiation make the outer layers really hard. Maybe it draws the water and there's a nice layer of water ice over top of all that delicious ice cream. Alrighty. I believe we are actually getting close to the point where we're going to land. I'm about to check my radar to see how far above the surface we are, and we are about 3 kilometers now above the surface. So when that thing is about, when our altimeter reads about 3.1 kilometers above the surface, we're going to have to definitely have our speed under control so that way we don't crash. We should definitely be seeing our landing lights before then. I really like the RGB landing lights, by the way. I really take advantage of that. Green is a great color for landing lights. I just wish that the actual bulb parts on the ship weren't white. I wish they would actually change color too. If Squad could do that, that would be wonderful. It would just really add a little touch of realism. Alright, coming in for a landing here. We are about 1 kilometer above the surface. Our landing lights should be coming into view any second now. There they are. Alright. Alright. Our speed's under control and we are slowly descending. We only have about 600 more meters to go. Careful, Ed. Careful, we gotta keep our speed under control, but right at the end we had to speed up just enough to smash off that engine. Otherwise our legs won't touch the ground, and we're probably going to be landing on a slope. I really wanted to land on a flat surface, but I really couldn't choose. Yeah, this is definitely a slope. I can tell by how the lights are skewed. Alright, we're coming in. And smash! Alright. The engine is gone. We still have our lights, which means that we didn't smash too much off. We still have our legs, and the RCS is keeping our ship steady. Whoops, I accidentally turned it off. Go, turn it back on. Alright, there we go. That should hold the ship up in position while we do whatever we need to do right here. So, science time! Alright, let's do a goo canister. The goo seems to be doing an impression of a snow globe. Interesting. Interesting. I like snow globes. As you suspected, it's very cold here. Very cold indeed. Probably cold enough for a good ice cream cone. Alright. Let's go collect some of that experimental data so we can return to the capsule. Your inability to scratch your nose during an EVA makes it hard to concentrate. Oop, I already have that one, I guess. Well, I guess I gotta dump it. Bye-bye. Alright. Do a crew report. It looks so small and yet so delicious. Nom nom. Alright. I think I forgot to activate the Science Junior. Let's check real fast before we go do anything else. Yeah. No data in there. We gotta go fly back up and climb in real fast. Wait, where is it? I seem to have lost it. Oh, there it is. The low temperature has frozen one of the liquid samples into some sort of ice cream. Was it green before? Probably isn't a good idea to lick it until the laboratory people have a chance to analyze it. So let's go collect all of that data. Delicious data. Let's collect that data so we can go home quickly. Looks so majestic standing on the surface. Can't believe how high off the ground it is. It's like 20 meters off the ground, I think. The capsule. I'm not really sure. I think I reset that one by mistake. Crap. That means I gotta go back in again. No good. No good. Plop. The great thing about Minmus is there's no way you could ever hurt yourself falling from any height at all. You see that the goo has formed itself into a nice ice cream cone. The goo? Did I grab the goo and take it onto the surface with me and use it to take a sample? You can feel the planet spinning beneath you. Suddenly, you feel a little green in the gills. Let's check that. Let's plant a flag. Just because we made it to the North Pole. Minty fresh. Enough with the wisecracks, said Edzor. Alright, let's fly back up and let's do that goo canister so that way we can get out of here. Notice how Ed is very careful to maneuver around the solar panels, unlike Jeb, who just smashed through them when they were in the way. Well, he seems to be having a little bit of trouble getting up to the capsule there. There we go. Store all that science, so that way we can bring it home with us. Alright, let's get back out of here. Collect those 2 experiments so that way we can get out of here. That's all we have to do and we can leave. My majestic EVAing skills. I'm actually pretty good at EVA, if I do say so myself. Now, when I'm under the influence of a gravitational body, it gets a lot trickier. I really like EVAing around on Gilly. That's really fun. Dress is fun too, because they're just so like light. Dress you can pretty much EVA all the way down to the surface and land, and then go all the way back up and rendezvous with your ship if you're really good. I've seen it done, I believe. So, alright. It is time to go home. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. So, let's double check where Kerbal is in relationship again to us. Alright. Team Rocket blasting off again! Sorry, I just had to. Alright, let's go all the way home. Let's try to get this thing kind of pointed back home, which I actually fail at doing. Let's try to spin it back around. Whoops. Well, no harm done. We have plenty of fuel. It's not like you need much when you're this far from Kerbin. Alright, we're out of the gravitational influence of Minmus. Let's turn our butts around and let's get that periapse down to about 20, somewhere between 20 and 30 kilometers above the surface. That way we'll have a really nice aero braking effect. Alright, let's use the RCS to fine tune it. Whoops. This is also at 2x, by the way. Obviously, I'm not doing this in real time. Despite the fact I may make it sound that way. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, we are flying, flying. Look how fast Kerbin is spinning. Oh, no, no, no! Alright. So close, so close. Alright. Now we're back to 1x. We're going to go 1x all the way to the end of the video from now on, so no more time warping. Well, in video time warping. I'll be time warping down to the surface just to get down there quickly. Alright, so we detach on our normal. That way we don't actually like run into that. We don't want to run into our last stage. That would be bad at this point, to go all this way and then crash into like a piece of debris. Alright, give the capsule a nice spin there so it stays somewhat oriented. Alright. Flying through the surface. Slowing down quickly. So many G's. Shock plasma around us is slowly fading away. We are slowly dropping down to below 100 or 1,000 meters a second. Deploy that parachute and we can see our heat shield flying off there. Bye bye heat shield. See you later. Alright, we are slowing down at a nice pace here. Dropping down below Mach 1. Looks like we're going to actually be landing on the surface. I can't really tell. It's too dark, but it really looks that way. We'll find out here in a second. Alright. We are definitely landing on nice, solid ground. Yay! Let's make sure there's no science to be had here before we go. To recover. Let's see how much science we got. Oh, wait. Before, let's plant a flag. We gotta do it at the end of every mission to commemorate our successful flight without any death or dismemberment of any Kerbin. Or Kerbals. Kerbals. Plant flag. We made it. So plant a flag because we made it. Ice cream. 31 flavors and more. How about that? We're the land of ice cream, and we brought back some ice cream. Some rare chocolate for all the Kerbals in the world to enjoy. Alright, let's recover and see how much science we got. Ooh, 494. That is great for just going to one location. Alright, well that concludes episode 2 of the Kerbal Explorer. I'm Michael Stone, and thank you for watching. Join us next time for episode 3, and fly safe.